Hey everyone, Tyler here with Heritage Valley Community Page. I recently sat down with Sam of Mr. Barber to learn a little bit more about him and his business. Hope you enjoy the interview. How long have you been doing this and when did you open the store?
Well, I've been doing it for about 3.5 years, and we opened the store in April of 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been really good.
Right on. And then, what got you into being a barber? Why?
Well, I was working out of town prior to 2016, and I was working, and I heard that I had a kid on the way, and I just saw a crazy, career change.
Yeah.
I have luckily my brother's in the barber industry, so I took the Mr. Barber course, and with hard work, I ended up opening up my own shop.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How did you? So you mentioned your brother's in the business. What does he do?
Well, he owns Mr. Barber School, and it's an awesome school. I went to it. It teaches a person that loves to get into the barber industry but has no skill set at all, and gets that person ready to work actually in the barber.
So
shop.
Mr. Barber's a school?
It is, yeah. It's located in downtown.
Whereabouts? I never.
Yeah, 105 Street and Jasper Ave.
Oh, so I would never have known that.
Yeah.
So how many locations are there then?
For Mr. Barber barber shops, there's 7 existing locations in Edmonton right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. What do you find most challenging about running a barber shop?
Most challenging, honestly, is making it run so smoothly, right?
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of work and stuff like that, and your staff, sometimes they call in sick, so me learning the trade kind of helped out a lot, right? When you own up your own business and stuff, so when you're low on staff, that means you can go in there and then get your hands dirty, you know what I mean? But to make sure a business runs smoothly, I think is getting all the right staff, right? That's my main challenge, right? But thank God that I have all awesome barbers, and I'm really lucky to have them.
Yeah. How many barbers do you have?
I got 7 barbers right now.
7. And how often do these guys work?
We open 7 days a week, man. Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot, eh?
For
And
sure.
what kind of hours do you run?
So our hours are from 9 in the morning till 8 at night, Monday through Friday.
11-hour days?
11-hour days, yeah.
Man, that's a lot of haircuts.
Yeah, a lot, yeah.
Do you ever get people coming in asking for wild haircuts?
Oh, absolutely, all the time.
What's the craziest haircut you've ever seen? Just
like
wild stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. Like a guy would have super long hair, and he's like, you know what, just take it all off. And so it's a total transformation, right? So from longest hair, right, to bald all of a sudden, or like a crazy bald fade, you know?
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Just a little bit on the top, and I'm like, why? Sure.
Just a total different look.
Just total different look, yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what would you say is the hardest part of cutting somebody's hair, or do they ever, let's say they had that long hair and then they went short, do they ever instantly regret it?
They look at each other, they look at themselves in the mirror, and they're like, you tell them that, in a few days they'll grow back and stuff like that. Did they make the right move? They don't know. So, you comfort them, sort of thing, and saying that, in a few months it's gonna get.
Well, I can only imagine it's like me growing my hair out. Right? And being damn, that's huge change.
Total difference. It's
right?
Transformation, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I just picture people in the movies getting their haircuts and just being super upset, and women get haircuts and they're like, oh, I hate it, and then 5 days later they're like, oh, it's perfect.
Yeah, no. Luckily, we're really good. The barbers, they're talented. We don't have any complaints or anything like that. We're really good.
So do you actually come in and cut hair, or do you just run the show?
No. I cut hair.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so tell me, obviously, I don't really get my hair cut all that often, right? But what kind of services does a barbershop like this offer?
Well, our services, we do crazy fades, right? That's the trend right now. And from 0 fades to mid fades, and we also do hot shaves, right? Our hot shaves are next to none. Like we actually get and warm hot towel, depending on the customer if they want it warm or hot, and then we put shave cream on their face, and we actually get a steamer. So technically, you're in a shower getting shaved. It's a really cool experience.
Okay, so for a guy like me that has no idea what a fade is, like what is a fade? You said like there's different levels, it sounds like.
Absolutely. So different levels of like the hair length, right? So you would actually go say some depending on the customer, like when a zero fade was actually bald.
Okay.
Right? So right
so
to the
zero
lip,
fade.
That's what I say, right? And then slowly have that fade, right? So without any you know what I mean, like
no
lines
ridges
or anything like that, right? So no lines, no ridges. It's just smooth transition, right?
So basically, somebody would take, like, they go real short and then get gradually longer.
Exactly.
And like,
exactly. That's exactly what a fade is.
like how long? Oh, see, I would never have known that. I'm talking about my face,
that's totally in right now, right?
Yeah. So like, is it like a dramatic? Like, would I be able to have like a fade and then like an afro? Or is it just
exactly.
Like,
it all depends
just,
on, totally. Like, so whatever the customer is
crazy.
looking for, it gives you a picture, and it's cool. It's like you give them identical what the picture's asking. Right?
Yeah.
So they're.
Do you dye people's hair and stuff here, or is that something
we do the darkening, right? Like the grays and stuff like that. We kind of
salt and pepper.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're not doing no green hair, or nothing like that.
Nothing like that. So we try to eliminate the grays and stuff like that. So we give them like a darker, darker hair.
Right. So what, man? Were you nervous the first time you picked up a straight razor?
Absolutely. I had like when I was in the school. I grabbed the straight blade because I've been shaving since I was like 16, right?
Yeah.
And when I grabbed the straight razor, I'm like, oh my god, this is like so like straight. You know what I mean? So I cut myself a few times. And
you were shaving yourself?
Yeah. Well, you learn with it, right?
Oh,
absolutely.
You learn on yourself.
You learn actually on balloons first. So having a balloon it's what's the worst it's gonna do? You're gonna pop it, right? So
freak yourself
but on yourself and stuff like that,
Wow. How do you even see? A mirror?
Yeah, a mirror.
And you just I don't know about that.
Honestly, you get that angle and you're just going.
Yeah, when I was young, like I watched people get done up at the barber shop, and I was like, I'm never letting a guy touch me like that, right?
Oh yeah, no, some guys
I'm like
are
just
like,
paranoid, right? And like I cough or something,
yeah, totally.
No,
you calm them, and especially like even with kids and stuff like that, like when they get their haircuts and stuff, they're always fidgety.
Yeah.
And then you just aim for the right moment and just to cut that the trimmers or whatever it is, right?
Are young kids scared of getting a haircut?
It depends, right? Some of them are just like chill, and some of them, honestly, it's like they're traumatized.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You get the really young ones, like 2 years old. They don't want to be here, right? So
yeah, they don't know what's going on.
It's hard with the parents too. Like they want their child haircut, right?
Yeah.
So we try our best, and it works, right?
Yeah.
It ended up, with patience. You get the job done.
So what about like? What are some of the tools and like, you mentioned shaving cream and like some dyes. Like, what do guys typically use? Like,
honestly, guys, it varies.
Like, there's some dudes that like go overboard with the hair, right?
Yeah, like our products vary from like a matte look to a crazy shiny look, and we cater to all of that. Like, so we keep it pretty much simple. We have our main brands, which are Ruzul, Hans de Foucault, and Agiva, and the guys like that come to the shop, they absolutely love it, right? So our products are really good. They like, right now, mostly guys like the matte look, right? Not too shiny, you know what I mean? So we sell a lot of that stuff, and yeah, for sure.
And you find like, again, forgive me for not knowing anything about hair, but like,
trust me.
When you're selling them something, doesn't that take away from what you're doing? Like, doesn't that keep them away from here?
Well, not really. Like when they, when you provide a service to them, like a haircut, and you style their hair with that specific product, they're gonna enjoy that experience, right? And
Yeah.
we're here to like, you know, give that experience, that you know, that awesome haircut that they're looking for. And the products, like they vary. Like you can buy any hairspray or whatever, right? What makes us different? We buy like the brands that don't stick to your hair or give you flakes or stuff like that. So it's
Nice clean look.
yeah, exactly, right?
All right. Yeah. Oh no, man, I remember when I was younger.
It's totally like different, right?
Yeah, but I was bald and I put some like hair gel on my head,
Yeah.
and it was so sticky. I was like, how do people use this stuff?
Yeah, totally,
Right.
yeah.
And it's crazy. So